And they are junior ministers, Noel Grealish, Sean Canny, and Kevin Boxer Moran, all three of whom got elected and owe their seats in Dáil Éireann to the votes of independent-minded voters. They get independent votes from people who want to vote for an independent. We don't throw this bullshit of, well, Catherine Connolly's on the ballot and she's an independent. We all know what we're talking about here. We're talking about kind of centre-right, ex-Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael voters who vote independent. The same people who elect the Healy-Raes, the same people who elect Verona Murphy, the same people who elect Marion Harkin, and so on. And I know from somebody else who sought an Oireachtas nomination earlier in the summer, and that person who sought an Oireachtas nomination told me of conversations with two of those three where they were told bluntly, we can't do it, we're not going against the government. We're in now and we don't want to risk our ministry. And then they simply declined to even engage with the process at all. I mean, the idea that as government ministers they were barred from nominating anyone else is made shit of by the fact that Michael Healy-Rae, who is a minister, signed nomination papers for Maria Steen, and Marion Harkin, who is a junior minister. And it should be said in the case of Marion Harkin, I'm so impressed by Marion Harkin because she's a very deeply and principled liberal woman who would agree with you and I on some things but not very much, and would agree with Maria Steen on some things but not very much, but is a Democrat and actually signed her papers way early in this process. I think she was like signature number 11 because and asked that it be kept quiet for family reasons, which again I'm not going to get into. And I'm so impressed with her. But the other three stooges, who could have done the same thing without any consequence. I mean, there's no agreement in the programme for government that you don't nominate somebody for president. That's not there. They were just so interested, it seems to me, in their own self-preservation that they wouldn't dare annoy. Yeah. So my question is to those three: if you're not willing to go against Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael, who you're supposedly an equal partner in government with, on something as inconsequential as a presidential nomination, how can anyone imagine that you would stand up and fight for their interests in government on anything that actually matters to your constituents? Like, if you can't even dissent on a minor matter where they can't kick you out of government, you haven't broken the programme for government, how can anyone trust that we will go in there and that you're fighting for anything other than your own interests and your own ministerial pension? That's a real question for them. Like, if that is their position.
Frank, you have absolutely guzzled the Kool-Aid. You're in it. You're one of them now. And, the other thing, John, that I think is that elections now, apart from this obvious election, are far away. People are confident that this will be forgotten. It'll be grand. I'm not so sure about that.